Greetings, YouTube. Happy Tuesday night. Non-server night. Hi, Damien Plays. Kai. Girl. 1, 2, 3. We live. Did you guys get a notification? And boy, is that 2% battery. What's up, Braddock? What's up, True Gamers? Thanks, man. Thanks for the comment. Hey, Jarrell. Always good to see you. What's up, Justin? What's up, Ricky Lee? Hello, Element Wave. I love that name, man. Joel, no, we're not gonna have any Kardashian talk in this. Boomer, that's fair. Especially after your softball team lost. Crossbones would be a better attacker or defender. Well, Damien, Cade's awesome, so we'll have to split the time, I guess. Good evening to you, Jorge. And Jose. And so my thoughts on the gold thingy, I mean, gold Deadpool would be really cool to have for some people, right? I mean, why not? Yeah, man. I wanted to... Yes, Tyler, you're here, man, for a good time. True Gamers, I am not, man. I'm gonna wait for the July 4th openings that hopefully are there. Hey, Mohammed, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks, Jorge. It's been has it been an interesting day. Yeah, Kai, I mean, I think it's cool that they're giving out entries. Hopefully the milestones will be good. I do think it's going to be really hard to get in that top 200. Supersonic Sant, man. How are you doing? How's your night going? What's up, Sapien Joe? 100%. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Shaw Gaming. Hey, J19 Metallica 82. Thank you for the love, man. I'm enjoying, live stream and everything. Thanks for saying I'm funny. Hey, Wookie, no problem, man. Thanks for tuning in. Lil Jaw is awesome, so, if you need to do whatever you do for him, feel free. So, Sapien Joe, unfortunately, I have not received an invitation to the beta testing. That is quite unfortunate. But I know a lot of people who have, and so... So, Braddock, you hit the nail on the head with what you thought it was in terms of the video. So, Damien, how's your progress going, man? What does your roster look like? What do you need help on? Alex42, I'm really honestly excited about the nerf because I think that Kabam really did a good job clarifying that this would only be a change if it was a positive change. And also that, we have a lot of people in here who, if it's a negative change, they would let them know. So, yeah. Justin, I'm excited to see you're in the beta. Hey, Jagger. Hey, Iron Cuff. Yeah, I've never been invited to a beta, so I don't know if this is going to change. Yeah, so Supersonic Sant, now that now that Kabam's come out with what they're hoping to do for the change versus their kind of vague description, I'm excited for it. Yeah, no, I think they did a good job clarifying that it wasn't going to be a nerf, but just not. I think dexterity won't set off. Hey, Jack, Chris D. Dexterity won't set off Mystic Dispersion. Might be the case, which would also help an arena, to be honest. Hey, Brian. Hey, Big in 1982. What's MD? MD is Mystic Dispersion. That's the Mystic Mastery. The hat is glued to my head, sure. Yeah, Alex42, I think maybe it'll actually make defenders less. So, Jason Alexander, I put the link. Michael Daly, I would have said Cleveland, but they should have won, you know? And Big, and I'm excited for you, man. It's cool. Let's get the invite. Yeah, Sapien, that's my goal too, man. Manly dysfunction. What's up, BBB? Say hi to my bro, Liam Sessions. What's up, Liam Sessions? Can you hear me? Yo, Trey Dog. What up, bro? Oh, real deal. Okay, so please clarify. What are your feelings? It's a great time for lag, by the way. Oh my gosh. That was weird. Hey, Lego Bros Review. That was the weirdest thing. It said the video is... So I definitely want to give this guy a chance to give his side of the story. He deserves it. Oh, thanks, man. I'll be streaming. Did my feedback make sense? Did I? I'm editing that video now. Okay, Jagger, awesome. Can't wait to see that pizza review, man. Okay, Lego Bros Reviews. What's up, Jason Simpson? Is the real deal still here? Can he... Alright, I'm just going to change the title of the stream. I don't know what's going on. Alright, awesome, man. I hope you know that I fully admit today that my emotions were premature. I should have just waited for Kabam Mike's announcement, you know? I should have just waited for him to clarify what his post was, and once he said that if the changes were going to be negative, they weren't going to implement it, I'm like, well, damn, I look like an idiot. But, you know, it's a good learning experience to not rush into thinking you know what something's going to be. I still wish they would take a beta test to buff Ant-Man and Deadpool. And I keep those points in place. But yeah, I kind of look like an emotional idiot right now with egg on my face. So Dakota, you're absolutely right, man. It was way too assumptive. And I should have just waited, man. I should have just waited. see what the official stance was on what they wanted to do with it. Well, hey man, I know you said you feel like I've grown my channel with negativity, and I want you to know that, like, that's honestly the opposite of my goal. I mean, at times, if the offer I think is trash, I'm gonna be negative toward the offer because I don't think people should buy it. And there are times where my math comes back and it's like, oh, yeah, it's probably not the best math. And you're right, it's a good thing I don't teach math. Ironically, my identical twin does. What's up, Jordan Bell? Hi, Robert. Hey, Bo Price. But I want you to know, like, my goal is to grow my channel the right way, you know? Like, make funny videos, make thought-provoking videos. I think it's okay if people disagree with me, but I don't want people to just tune into my videos because they think I'm hateful or negative. Like, that's the opposite. That's the opposite of what I want. Robert Drax was indeed one of them. Drax isn't. So Mike Davis, I think what the irony is, and I might talk about this in another video, but like, one of the biggest disagreements I had with Seaton lately in the last month, Jennifer, sorry you lost your account, new featured 6-star should be released in like 3 weeks, was that, like, and I think his critique was fair, was that my review of the monthly uncollected offer was too positive. It was too generous to say that it was 8,000 units worth of value when really it might have been more like 5,000 or 6,000. But, you know, again, my goal is to grow and take constructive criticism, but to bring a light to the MCOC community, and not darkness. And hey man, like, what's up, Heisenberg? I know you made the video because you were, I don't know if upset's the right word, but you were trying to figure out, you know. And Wookie is asking me to define clickbait. Okay, let's talk about that. And I'm going to pause this Hyperion fight to change it. Hey, Vegemite. Awesome Super Ted, at least for another hour. Wookie Sponge. Define saying something that is a fraction of the truth and means of gaining subscribers views too stupid. Wookie, that's a really good definition of clickbait. All right. Thank you again, Wookie, for the $5. And by the way, the real deal. I don't know what you're. Can I call you something else? Is that what you want me to call you? Like, I watched a couple of your videos, man. I like how blunt and honest you are, and I think, you know, you have a great commentary in this community. You give it a good voice. Right. I'm trying to figure out the best way to make this happen. What's up, Trevor? Let's see. Hey, the real deal. Do you have Skype? Do you have like a Skype account? I've got my iPad sitting in front of me. We could have a good chat. I mean, I'll still be on the live stream, of course, but at least people will hopefully get to hear. Domino greater than Blade, Alex D. Now that is a take that is early, my friend. You bet, Trey Dog. Always happy to give info. I mean, maybe, but you never know. Spooky, I think some people are going to be really happy with Gold Deadpool. Okay. Let me just, I'm going to keep, okay. I'll give you a minute. You see Dave take Quake to R4? Yeah, Trevor, he's not joining the army. He's been in the army. What's up, Danny? Jorge Perez, thank you so much for the $5. And the love. I'm never going to promise that I'm going to be positive automatically in the reviews because, quite frankly, a lot of the review offers are trash. But I will try to be fair. You know, I think like a B+ for today's offer was a fair grade. Maybe some people think it's an A. Maybe some people think it's a B. No, Danik. I think I'm too old to make a diss record response. I'm too old, man. Maybe I need to be cooler. I don't know. Sticky things post? Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I do think that they could use... What's up, Hector? I got called out, man. I got called out. I did. Yeah, Reefer, I think what worries me about a lot of the new offers is that if you're a new player, you don't know what's good, right? You don't know what's bad. You just kind of, I don't know, hope. And so that's what I want my channel to be. I want it to be something that grades all offers, especially like the ones that the whales or even people like myself who've been playing for a couple of years would never go for, but like the average person who's been playing for a couple of minutes wouldn't. Also, this looks jank. Let me fix this. There we go. So, okay, line message. So, the real deal, I have my Skype up. I don't have line on my, I don't have line on my iPad, but what I can do, I do not mind giving this out. I just want you to add me. So my Skype name, Omega Mutant, something like that, man. I've got a drink next to me. It's called the Don't Trust Anybody's Favorite Drink. If he comes by the stream. Okay, awesome. Hey, man, I'm not going to be able to get to my line because I don't want to show your messages on stream. So my Skype name is, and I've just, whatever, is this. So I just typed it in. Just search for me and like call me, and we'll see what we can do. What's up, Drika? It's morning. Where's your time zone, Bow? Still big on the Caps? Oh. Caps can be good. Nachito, what's up? All right, let's do this. Hey, man, can you hear me?
Yeah, Professor?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm going to turn this music down. Can you all in the chat here? Let's have a good conversation. Okay, that's...
Also, Drisha, Hector, thank you for the support. Yeah, and you know, I want to. If you guys can hear me, let me know, and then I'll continue what I have to say first.
Okay, awesome. Let's make sure they can hear you first. Can you all hear? Do you want me to call you the real deal? Different name?
I am the real deal. You're Professor Hoff, right?
Okay, yeah, Prof Hoff.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they said you sound okay. So I'm gonna give you the floor just to.
Okay, first off, guys, I want to clear the air. I have no ill will against Professor Hoff. I'm going to put that out there right now. Jolie, hey, what's going on? Good to see all you guys out here. I appreciate you being out here and letting them know how you feel, whether it's good or bad. I saw some negative stuff towards me on my video too as well, which is expected.
Sure.
But I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can hear, but just a bit soft, says Keck.
Yeah, I'm literally putting you right next to the microphone, so.
Okay, I'll try to speak up or something.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, guys, like I said, I have no ill will. And if you guys did hear part of my message, I did say a couple of different times that I thought Professor Hoff was an incredibly smart person. So I want to get that out of the way first off, guys. I'm not ill-willed against the gentleman whatsoever. So.
Well, thank you for saying that.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, if you want to clear the air about anything, you got any questions?
Well, I just want to say.
I'm good with that.
No, I'm not here to do that. No, I just want to say that that I was too quick to put out today's video. I think I received like 5 or 6 messages from people on the line that were really upset, and they wanted people to know that the announcement had been made. And so I said, sure, I'll put it up. But then, you know, in my emotions, I think sometimes I've been trained sometimes to assume that the changes are going to be negative and not at least stay neutral, which is definitely my mistake. And so, you know, had I just waited to make the video until after Kabam Mike's announcement, I would have said, hey guys, because there's a lot of you out there who are watching this right now who are in the beta program who actually get to test this stuff. And I would just say, hey, just make sure, you know, if it's something that's negative and that you think makes it harder for you to play the game and thus cost you more potions or units or revives, to make sure they know that so that they don't make the game worse. But because I put my video out there really early, I didn't give a fair opportunity. So it's one of those that's a really good learning experience for my channel because it gives me the ability to be patient. I teach journalism, so this is going to be a great thing to actually talk about as a case study for what not to do for my students when it comes to reporting the news in the fall. But, you know, my big goal, and I know this was not your goal at all, I've received 2 death threats already tonight from people who watched your video.
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight. People who watched your...
Okay, well, if they're watching the video right now, you know, I hear you say this time and time again about the death threats. If this is true, guys, and you're watching the video right now, come on, man. This is not my goal. I have no ill will against them. There should be no death threats. I was just putting out a statement that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, guys.
And that's fair. That's fair.
And guys, I'm not asking you to unsub to him. I'm not asking you to offer harm to the guy. That's not what the video is all about. Let's get this just cleared up in the air. We are a community here. We're on the same page. We're working together on the same content, man. So guys, if you're listening, that's extreme. Knock it off. I've got some negative feedback from, you know, your viewers too as well. I was called an old man who's lonely and knows nothing and will not go anywhere in life. He said I was retarded for that. I didn't know what I was talking about when it came to the dexterity and the MD working together. But I'm perfectly knowledgeable how they work.
Well, first off, I don't know what your age is, but I would never use the R word. That's an insult to everybody. But no, it's funny. You had that video 8 months ago. I watched it right after I saw the one you made it, and you made so many good points about the state of the game 8 months ago. And I thought, man, because I wasn't doing MCOC 8 months ago, and I thought, man, I'm so glad this guy was doing that, because I don't know if those points would have gotten out on the community, and if you hadn't made that video. But my goal, I don't want to be the channel that.
Thanks, Trevor.
I don't want to be the channel that people go to because they think that things are going to be negative or that there's going to be clickbait. I mean, I want to earn people's subscribers, but I also want to be someone that's fair but not emotionally unreasonable. And certainly, I've made mistakes, like I said in that post. I've learned from them, but I don't want to be the person that ends up having the reputation of being this whiny guy who says death to Kabam, because I would be the biggest hypocrite in the world. The whole reason why I have this channel is because I love playing the game. So for me to just bash it for no reason 24/7 is not only immature, but it's insanely hypocritical.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, I mean, I have no ill will against you. I really don't. I just, when you put out that video, I was just like, oh my God, because everybody that's played the game for a long time, Yeet, Brian Grant, Dave, Seaton, everybody has known about the Mystic, I can't even say the word right, the MD and Dex and how they work together, and it's been flawed for a very long time, and we don't even know if that's what they're trying to fix. We really don't. That's the hope, that's what they're trying to fix. And I just wanted to put it out there because what I gathered from your video was like they're gonna like nerf either one of them, and I really don't think that's what they're going to be.
Well, and again, that was just ignorance on my part. Once Kabam Mike put out that statement, I'm like, well, damn, I was wrong. But when you're wrong, right? You can either say no, I wasn't wrong, or you can say like, yeah, I screwed up. And I don't want to be the kind of person that can't admit when he makes a mistake in a video. And I still hold true that I wish they would do a beta to buff Ant-Man and Deadpool X-Force. And hopefully...
Yeah, and I agree. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Omega.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Yeet. I appreciate that, buddy. And Yeet, by the way, how much longer, if you don't mind me impinging here, Prof, how much longer before you come back to YouTube? We miss you, bro. But yeah, I have no ill will. I honestly, truly believe, and I said in my video a couple times, that Prof Hoff is a very, very smart guy. I said that even in my negative video. I just was like, man, I seen a lot of people respond, and they were like, oh, they were getting pissed off, wanting to quit the game, wanting to take a bam. And I'm like, no, man, this is a good thing. If what's coming is what I think it's going to be a good thing, guys. And that's why I was bugged, man. Like I said, no offense, not trying to call you out, even though that's what I did technically. I mean, like I said, I put out negative videos too. I put one, me pissed off at MCOC. I've done it too because, I mean, they do a bunch of BS stuff. And there's, a lot of stuff that you call them out on. So I just wanted to clear the air. I appreciated your message that you left on the video. And I did, I don't know if you got my line message, but I tried to reach out to you too, like you asked.
Okay, awesome.
And guys, I'm sorry that we aren't fighting. That's not really, I don't think either.
I mean, probably more entertaining. I mean, everybody likes a little bit of drama, but definitely not conducive to either of our channels going forward. I want to take this opportunity, and I think I'm going to make just a video, probably that I'll post tomorrow morning, just kind of stating my goal of the channel. Because if there's anybody who's subscribed to me just because they think I'm a troll, like, I don't want your subscription. I don't want to be the person that you think is going to make a video every day that just spreads hate or misinformation or clickbait. I don't want to have a YouTube channel that represents any of those things, because that's the opposite of the kind of person I try to be every day. And mistakes happen, and certainly I've made them, and today I think would definitely categorize as one of them. But, you know, I want to be able to let people know that that's not the reputation I want to have, because at the end of the day, this is a game that I love, and I want to be able to get more people excited about it. I think most of the time, what I do behind the scenes is people just send me screenshots of their roster, and they're just saying, how can I, like, who should I rank up? And so most times it's just me behind the scenes helping people figure out who to rank up, which is kind of the opposite of like, uh-oh, it's clickbait Prof Hoff going on some unfactual rant, you know?
Yeah, Wookie Sponge, yeah. I guess you can call my video a little bit of clickbait, but I mean, you can check the rest of my videos. I don't have any clickbait in there. The reason why I guess mine would be more clickbait is because I did use Prof Hoff's name. But I got to be honest with you guys. I don't even know if Prof Hoff even heard of me before tonight, and I wanted to reach out. I wanted him to know, hey man, I'm here and I have a voice, and I want him to hear me. And that was the only way that I knew how. And I wanted all the other people that didn't know how Dex and MD work. I wanted them to know how it really does work, and how that this upcoming change could be a good thing for the community.
Definitely. And hey, it worked. You know, it worked. I would be a hypocrite if I said that putting someone's name in a title is out of bounds, because even though I now definitely regret making the video, when I was trying to argue with Seaton that Quake was the first God tier champ, which I still believe, I should have done it in a much more mature way than the thumbnail and the title that I use, and it makes me sad. I've literally made over 300 videos since that video, but there are people that still hit me up and they're like, oh, hey, you're that guy that made that Seaton video, right? And I'm like, dang. Like,
I get
dang.
That you got a lot of flack. I remember. But I mean, at the end of the day, the good thing about this, Quake not good tier, says Nimbus. Well, see, that's the whole thing. That's where you guys are wrong. You guys want to know who's right about this? You want to know if Prof Hoff or Seaton is right? They both are. That's the great thing about this game. Everybody can like one champ and not like another one. That's the great thing about it, is that they're both right. So.
Yeah. Well, I just want to take this opportunity to tell my subscribers, if you like what this man is saying, and certainly I do, after this stream, I'm going to go subscribe to him. He knows I've heard of him now, because not only am I subscribed to him, but I'm talking to him. So, hey, your marketing tactic to get my attention worked, and I think this conversation makes the community better in general, even if some people have their popcorn and are sad that the pitchforks are not being sharpened at the moment.
They were expecting a war between us two. And
I know, man. We should just fake something like wrestling style, I guess.
Yeah, and like I said, man, I hopefully I reached out to the right person online. I'm not too sure. But, I mean, you do have my line information. If you have any questions or comments, tell me to piss off. You're more than welcome to.
No, I wouldn't do that, because, you know, today, in hindsight, I was wrong. I assumed too quickly that Kabam was going to do something that would hurt the player base, when really they were trying to fix something that so many people who are much better at the game than me had been calling for a long time. And hindsight's 20/20, and all I can do is say that I've learned my lesson. And, you know, journalism is about getting the information out as fast as possible, and that's where the mistakes are made. And I just committed a classic journalism error. So, again, this is going to be a great case study to tell my students about what not to do, and I think that's the best thing I can take from it. And hopefully people who watched it and maybe are mad about what I said will at least know that I admit I screwed up, and I'm going to do my best to not do that again.
Fight at NYCC, Prof Hoff versus Real Deal. No, that's not going to happen, guys.
But the WWE style promo, now that sounds like worthy animation. We'll get Lego Bros to do some stop motion Lego fight.
Okay, and while I do have you on the horn, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of Kabam, if you don't mind. I saw a couple of days ago, there's bashing the game, trying to get the word out and how careless Kabam is really. Yeah, Trevor, I mean, we can, all right. Anyways, you did put out a video a couple of days ago talking about nerfing some of the things that they were talking about, like possible skill. They're talking about doing that mastery. How do you feel about that?
So I think the video you're talking about, I just wanted them to buff every class that wasn't Mystic with something even better than it was currently.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my goal. And one of my subscribers thought a lot about this, and his name's Stevie Valentine. He messaged me and he said, "Hey, would you mind putting my ideas on?" I'm like, "No, I've never actually thought about this because I don't have anything in my mastery tree that's not Mystic Dispersion on any other class." And so I put out his thoughts, but no, it wasn't to nerf anything. It was just to buff the other class-based mastery so that people would get just as excited to do that as they would, say, put some points into Mystic Dispersion, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and like I said, me showing up here was not to intrude on Prof Hoff's time. In fact, my little boy, he's just getting home, and I enjoy playing with him, so I'm going to be off doing that. And I'll let Prof Hoff continue his stream. I'll be watching in the background, guys. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe. And like I said, I had no ill intent. When I made the video, I just kind of got rubbed the wrong way because there's a couple of things that I saw, and I was just like, man, this is not good for the community because it's upsetting them, and what they're trying to fix is not a bad thing. Nobody really even knows what they're trying to fix, but if it is the Dex and MD, the way that it works, when you Dex, it triggers more MD. That's a horrible thing. Nobody's liked it for years, and hopefully that is what they're working on, and it's actually going to be a good thing, and that was my only point. And thank you for having me on the horn tonight, man.
Hey, man, couldn't agree more with your point. Go enjoy the time with your son, and I'll be, like I said, I'll be subscribing to you at the end of this video, so know you've got another supporter for me, and we're all good here.
All right, man. Thank you.
You bet. Bye. All right, and we're back. We might need some music after that. Don't trust anybody. Are you still here? Because I have a surprise for you, my friend. This was supposed to be a stream in honor of you before I got all these notifications. And you know what? I have been paranoid. The paranoia is real. That's going to be part of what I discuss. Okay, so does this look familiar? Do you know what I just held up? Also, Wookie, I think I missed another $5. I think you're up to $10, right? All right, and we're back. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. It is your drink. So, Namus, I appreciate your responses. Do you feel that every one of my videos is clickbait? Like, even like grading the Deadpool offer is clickbait, or Hunt for Stark Spidey is clickbait? Because that's where I kind of have a problem with your criticism. Because I feel like if you look at a lot of my videos, it's like Hunt for Stark Spidey, round 26. Like, how is that clickbait, you know? Or grading the new Deadpool offer. Like, how is that clickbait? That's the part that frustrates me. Because I realize that sometimes there are videos that can be seen as it, but there's so many others that aren't. And I feel like you're not looking at those. Oh, well, unfortunately, it looks like the only videos that are popping up to you as recommendations are viewed as clickbait. That's too bad. Well, hey man, I do appreciate the constructive criticism. I promise you that, like, I don't sit at the computer and think, yes, this video is gonna be clickbait. It's gonna trick people into watching. Like, I don't do that, but maybe I can do a better job. Yeah. Don't trust anybody. I have added the vodka. Jason, your vids are not clickbait. I've been following you since 2K subscribers. You can't believe it. Well, and Jason, that's true, but I do think, I want to make sure this guy knows that I'm listening to his feedback. Lego Bros reviews, feel free to say your puns. And Namus, I have said and I've said it again, like, I made a mistake calling out, whatever you want to call it, Seaton when I was trying to make my point about Quake. And I have not done that again, and I have apologized to him, and I'll probably do it again, because there was a much better way that I could have done it. But if you're going to look at my videos and hold it against me for the rest of my life that I made that mistake, then I don't know what else I can do to earn your trust other than to let you know that I'm just not going to do that again, bro. I'm really not. By the way, don't trust anybody. In honor of, good evening, Adam. In honor of you and all of your generous donations, which I do realize are, as you said, going to slow down because you're investing in the gold pool arena, which, to be honest, if it's either give me technology money or go for gold Deadpool, I'd probably choose gold Deadpool if I was you too. Anyhow, so don't trust anybody. In honor of your really kind donations in the past few weeks, I splurged and pretended like I wasn't a professor for a night and got to mix in for the $2 Fanta, as the Punisher wrecks me. I got Grey Goose. First time I've ever bought such an expensive alcohol. But that's what I have mixed into the $2 one. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Steven. But, hey, Butters, glad you're doing that pre-work stream. Well, I think the only thing that could be looked at, Costco vodka is Grey Goose Dakota. That's hilarious. I think there's a way that I can make my point without using somebody's name in it. When's the JB coming? Jordan Bell, just so that I write this down. And Jermaine Jarrett, I appreciate not only the alliteration in your word, but also... I'm just going to make sure I write the Jordan Bell down. Because I think I've got the Okami down. Is yours the Mountain Dew thing? Deep Eddy is very good, Jason. Yes. So, Jeremy Joy, basically, I put out a video today that I made the assumption that what Kabam was doing could have potentially been a negative thing for the community. And I was wrong. And hey, Okami. I wish I had a Costco here now, Zach. And so, I got some justified, I should say, flack for it that I'm learning from to just be more patient. But consequently, there was a YouTuber out there who was really worried about my video and felt like I was spreading misinformation, which, in a way, all right, I'm writing that down, kind of was, because I was jumping to a conclusion that wasn't true. And vodka. Awesome. And so he put out a video kind of calling me out, and I gave my response, and then he was mature enough to Skype me, and we talked about it. So that's kind of what happened. I still don't know. I didn't get a chance to ask him why he used the Dumb and Dumber picture. That was kind of a unique choice. Maybe I'll ask him that in line. But, Jagger, of course I've got a link for this song. Hey, Prof, what time you always stream? Vincent, I usually try to stream about 8:30 Central Time. If it's slushy, you didn't add enough vodka. Ha, Bo Price, that's hilarious. Yeah, Steven, I'm glad too. Right, Jeremy Joy, and that's why I said it was a potential problem, but it still gave people the, I think it gave people the assumption that it definitely was going to be a problem, and that, I think, is my mistake for not being more clarifying. That's good to know, Dakota. That's good to know. Hey, Derpy Dumpling. You missed a whole conversation, man. And Darrell, thank you. Oh, hey, the real deal is still here. No, Anthony, those are good guys. So, just curious, man, what was it just because I had a really dumb take? Was it because I look like Jim Carrey? I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. So, just to clarify, I should put this in the freezer after tonight? Anthony Lopez says you didn't miss anything. Well, I would like to think they missed something. Well, certainly it's easier to wail out, don't trust anybody, right? Okay, Dakota, that's fair. You know, I was trained in like AP English to overanalyze things. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. No hard feeling. All right, Trickster. I feel like we're just gonna keep saying the story and over again. And don't trust anybody. You are right, especially in Oklahoma. Colder drinks are always better. So basically, I put out a video today, jumped the gun, called Kabam out for potentially doing something that they had no intention of doing. I think the biggest mistake that I made out of my ignorance was that I just assumed that this could be something that would inevitably hurt the community. And it also is something that a lot of people who are a lot better at the game than me have been calling for a lot longer time than I've been playing the game. So, I got some flack. Justified flack. And now I'm not gonna rush to conclusions, hopefully, as much. And that's the story. Calvin C., I'm really hopeful that both are God tier. Anytime you get a Mexican Deadpool, why not? No, that guy was not a Kabam employee. He has made videos that were similarly critical to Kabam, so it would be weird if he was a Kabam employee and went against his own company. That is not a good strategy for keeping your job. Well, Haitian, let me tell you what. I say my opinion's dumb all the time. And Jeremy, there's definitely been a lot of assumptions based off of the past couple of months that I've seen in the game and think, uh-oh, not again. Well, thank you, Jeremy Joy. I still want to make a video that I put out tomorrow morning that just explains the goal of my channel. Because truly, if there's somebody who's subscribed to me that is only subscribed to me because they think I'm spreading hate or clickbait or trolling, man, you don't want those people subscribed to you. That's not worth it. Okay, so I've noticed people have told me that if you got the 3-star Deadpool in past years, they say that you didn't get him. Yeah, I think I've had like 2 sips of alcohol, so I'm fairly certain the insecurities are not there, but I appreciate the info, boss. What is the gold pool drop rate going to be? I want to say that best case scenario, it's the same drop rate as like the 5-star Punisher, which is like 0.04%. Hey, some conservative. It's been an interesting night. I think a productive night. Had a really good conversation. Learned some stuff. And we will find out more tomorrow, Jordan. And thank you, Jeremy. I really do try to put thought into my opinions. Now, today was the case where, based off of past performance, I was making an emotional articulation that should have been more patient. But in general, when I give a grade to an offer, I'm not just trying to trash a company. Like, one of the most ironic things is that one of the last debates, I guess you could call it, I had with Seaton, it was a really friendly debate where he made some great points, was stating that I was far too generous and nice to Kabam for my uncollected monthly offer reviews. Because I said, you know, you should get it for free-to-play players. It's great value. And he was saying that it wasn't. And he was making good points, but it just goes to show there are people out there who are always going to say you're too negative, and there are people who say, hey, man, I actually think in this case you're too positive. Don't trust strangers from Don't Trust Anybody. Do you want me to call it Don't Trust Strangers? And thanks, Haitian, I appreciate that. But I still can do better, man. I still can improve in how I do videos. Anthony Lopez, you are really speaking for me, man. Prof Hoff's YouTube channel's goal is to rag on all of Kabam's offers. So I have to know, when I made that video a couple of days ago that said, please save for July 4th because it's going to be another A+ offer, is that ragging on them? Well, he has a pay-to-play for this. There you go. So some creative, I'm really optimistic. Again, we gotta wait to see what comes out. That Domino and Massacre could both be great characters in the game. I think that Domino could be the perfect counter to Blade without actually having to nerf Blade, which is great. Thank you, KS. And Anthony Lopez, I really do appreciate you saying that. And I'm not saying that your points aren't valid at times, you know? And, you know, Jeremy, I think it would be a really boring community if all we did was agree. Now, certainly there's a right way and a wrong way to disagree. But I want people to say, hey, man, I know you gave this offer a B. I think it's an F. Or, hey, you gave this offer a C-. I think it's an A. Jeremy Joy, you better believe this is my signature song. Well, I think people are getting a little sick of it, so I'm going to change tunes after this. Thanks, Anthony. You know, most of their new offers are for newer players. You know, they're things that, you know, you wouldn't buy a 4-star daily card, but someone might. Jordan Bell, that theory could not be more accurate at this point. You've got people who are god tier in the comics, but are clearly not in this game, and then people who don't. And Jagger, I think I have the most generous, kindest subs of any, not just in the MCOC community. I mean, I'm talking about any channel. What's up? I don't think... I mean, I'm on the fence about the Deadpool. It depends what the milestones are. I would only be going for the milestones, but not the actual character. I don't think I would use him even if I got him. And, you know, for a 4-star, I'm trying to eventually transition my channel and my roster, really, away from all 4 stars except for, like, Scarlet Witch and maybe OG Vision. Yo, Mr. X, what's going on? Jeremy Green, they haven't explained that yet. We're not sure if it's a completely different character or just the exact same character with the gold skin on it. So what's your position on changing the Dex interaction after all this video is good? Danny, I think that I'm going to take Kabam Mike at his word. That if it's not a positive change, hey, good evening, that they're not going to implement it. I'm going to trust the community that if there's something shady about it, that those beta testers are going to call them out on it. And overall, I'm going to be optimistic that something like Dexterity isn't going to trigger Mystic Dispersion as much. This is going to really help when you're facing people like Jugs. And so if that's the case, great. I think this is a welcome change. I still think that they need to start another beta test for Ant-Man and Deadpool X-Force and Colossus and keep doing that. That should be their main goal. And I am never going to apologize about that point. But those are my thoughts and feelings. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, man, the Warriors, you think they'll win? Think they'll sweep? Yeah, Lego Bros reviews, that's what we're saying, man. It didn't make any sense. Jordan Bell hit the nail on the head. And Carnage Buff, we have been talking about that, man. Well, in Trickster, when I first made that video, it was people who messaged me saying, Prof, you have to do something. I just spent, one guy claims, I don't know if this is true, he spent 3,000 units to unlock Mystic Dispersion and was ready to quit the game if they changed it in any negative way. And so that's part of why I was like, you know, I gotta rush into YouTube and I gotta let people know that this is being discussed. But, again, it was a rush. Ha! Read for 9,000. That's a bad week, man. Yeah, Jason, that math was always a little suspect, shall we say. Some conservative? I don't know. It's tough to think if they're going to do another version of Spider-Man at this point. There we go. Damn, that is kind of ironic. I'll give you that. Yeah, you know, we do live in a very sensitive community, it's interesting because those same kind of sensitive people are the ones that might be most likely to lash out. And you know, when I use the phrase death threats, it's people who are saying, look, if you continue to have a YouTube channel, you should jump off a bridge and end your life because you're doing nothing but making the world a dumber place with your videos, and if you don't, someone's going to do something about it. You know, that kind of thing. Which, you know, pretty bold to tell somebody that. I'll give them that. Pretty bold. But not really respectful. And thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. I feel paralyzed. Hey, happy birthday, Ben Blanco. Later, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. What number birthday is it, man? And thank you. I'm always going to be honest with my reviews. You know that. I'm not going to stop. Not going to stop. Yo. No one, man. Alright, let's just take it off Wi-Fi and see if that helps. Well, thanks, Jordan. I mean, I'm going to keep doing what I do, man. I'm going to keep reviewing offers and putting out hunts for Stark Spidey and trying to buff trash champs. Nathan, I did, man. Alright, my game is permanently frozen, so I'm gonna restart it. Drink time. McDonald's app. You better believe it, man. You better believe it. Hey, McDonald's is bad for you, but so is alcohol. So, Zarin, I haven't heard about an arena buff. Please enlighten me. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I guess you can drink alcohol. All right, we got our fight back. Never stopped me. So I love the Don't Trust Strangers, man. And I gotta be honest, even though I can't really afford it most of the time, the Grey Goose makes it so smooth. There's no burn whatsoever. Haha. Well, I'd like to think your present can be giving you a shout out on my live stream. That ain't bad. Nice. Yeah, Lego Bros Reviews, I'm not going to quit, you know? I'm just going to be better. I'm just going to be better. And Don't Trust Strangers? I'm going to start calling you that. You should change your stream name to that if possible. All the gold rewards that Arena gives out will be within the first 3 milestones. Oh, really? So Lego Bros, I prefer Burger King's Whoppers, but McDonald's fries. Oh, good. Yeah, trust me, I most of the time couldn't afford Grey Goose, but I splurged. So Kabam did do something, I think, accidentally to Magic, but they announced today that they're going to fix it by the end of tonight. It was unintentional. Hey, Sean. It's been a crazy day, man. But I think we're doing good now. We're doing better. Okay, Okami. Howdy, Patrick Porter. Zach, that's a brilliant idea. Alright, man. Time to change it. So, it's the Don't Trust Strangers drink, which is Fanta and vodka. Son, I can see your comments. They're just going by so fast, I might have to put it on, like, slow mode or whatever the heck it's called. McDonald's burgers, but Sonic's fries. That's interesting. Yes, don't trust strangers! We have completely changed the course of your path. What's up, Jam the Man? How's your day going, Sean? Sean, Shane, we're like brothers, you know? Drink the Fanta to label and then fill. So yeah, what I did was I actually poured the Fanta into one of my Gatorade bottles. Ben Blanco, I hope so, man. I really want them to come back. I poured it into one of my Gatorade bottles to the label, like you said, and then poured vodka in to fill it up. The comments go by like the flash. Jagger, that's so true. Cups are for the weak. Yes. And thank you for saying don't forget to smash the like button. I wish Popeyes was in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Sadly, it is not. Hey man, glad you got to stop in before work. Thanks for after work. Also, it's harder to reply to all comment with the conversation flowing so good. Yeah, man, I'm always trying to reply to all the conversations I can. Ha, Jagger. Sorry. In-N-Out is a California burger chain that's the best. So, Reefer, ask for the extra crispy In-N-Out fries. Sorry I'm missing your puns, man. It's not like me. Quicksilver, yes. That's so true. Nice, Derpy. Bo Price, it really is hard to find one in Oklahoma. Nice, Akami. Thank you. Yeah, no, I understand, man. I can happily wait for your feedback. Yeah, the animal style. Yeah, they've got that whole secret menu. Wow, that was dumb. Ha! Derpy, I don't think the In-N-Outs in Texas have the same quality as California or Arizona even. So Patrick, if you order, it's not well done. It's like 1.5, I want to say. So it's like in between the normal fries and the well done. I think that's kind of the sweet spot. Quicksilver did have that killer kitchen scene and that killer save everybody from the burning Professor X house. All right, time for a drink. Hey, Bad Apple Games, it's all good, man. He called to clarify his position, and I think the community was better for an honest conversation. Ha! 5 hours? That sounds like a bad usage of your time. Oh, that's cool, King Garf. That's really good to know. I want to try American fast food. It looks good. Jagger, you know, you got to take it in small dosage, but it's good. It's not healthy at all, but it's good. And son, I feel like I keep missing your comments. What's up, John Boy? Okay, who should I rank to 4-star? OG Daredevil or Taskmaster? So, is OG Daredevil duped? Because if not, Taskmaster. Hellblazer, welcome back. Prof, you think 2 million will be enough for Hulk? Sean, it should. But I would still do, just to be safe, 2.5. I hope you won't need 2.5. But I hope. Hey, Jake. Is it hater or hatter? Do you want to be a hater? What's going on in here tonight? Hey, Katie Candy? It's good and then it's bad. Jordan, well described, my friend. 2.3 from Jeremy Green. That's a good middle ground. So don't trust strangers. Are you doing the same thing now? Alright, Lego Bros reviews. You can repeat the puns. I'm good with that. Yeah, you know, I actually like conflict resolution because it should make you grow as a person, as a parent, as a human being. Would you rather pull your coveted 5-star Stark Spidey or fresh new? Oh man. Sorry, Jeremy, that's a really easy question to answer. I would pull Stark Spidey all day long. Oh, so do you like it with strawberry more than orange? Because I'm more of a strawberry fan than an orange fan generally myself. I just thought you said classic Fanta. Maybe I got that wrong. What do you think Loki's cutoff will be? Not high. Maybe around what Hulk's is? Is he the 4-star basic? John Boy, I do. That's awesome, man. Although your other one was pretty adorable, not gonna lie. And you were watching Thor Ragnarok. Well, that's cool, Clay. So, Jagger, you don't like Batman? I'm a huge Batman fan. What do you think about gold up front in arenas now? John Boy, I think it's a great change for those people who say that they are gold depleted but don't have the time to grind like a lot of people. All right, Jeremy Joy, it's been about half an hour since the jazz. I think it's time for the Prof Hoff song. Thank you for cluing me in on that. Jordan Bell, I think you're right. Again. Okay. Jagger, what happened, man? Why did you get off Batman? Whoa, Bo Price, that's legit. That is legit. Yes, Sakami, bring those jazz saxophones back in the chat. Hey, Sleepy Link. Justin, the drama is indeed over. Were you here for the talk, for the Skype call? Yes, Bo Price. Do you live next to Monkey Island by chance? Oh no, Reefer. Now that was Proxima Midnight was the case of YouTube jumping the other direction, where everybody says she's the best thing ever. And they're like, oh wait, actually she takes a long time to rip up. Ha! Okay, John Boy. Can't wait for the card. Sorry to haunt your dreams. Alright, Justin, well, I think you would have found that there really wasn't any drama. It was just a civil, polite conversation. And, you know, I was really impressed with his actions, and he seemed to be okay with mine. So, Jeremy Joy, give me your screen name again. I totally forgot. Clay Slayton, I'm glad you have a new temporary alliance. And Jake, I always want to hear a pun, man. I'm the pun prof. Ha! Good job, son. That's a lot of emojis. Thank you. I like puns. They punny. Life's just more punnerful. Yeah, man, me too. We're good. We're good. Also, congrats on the kid, man. That's exciting. I don't have any children, which is why I guess I can kid around, and that's about it. Now, kids, that's a pun. Not a good one, but a pun. Oh, are you talking about Pensacola, Florida? The skull is for the dab. Yes. Oh, Jake, that's a great pun. You know why I should learn sign language? Or it comes in handy, maybe? All right, John Boy, I appreciate that. I do not know what your face looks like. Oh, don't trust strangers. Cool deal, Clay. It's all good, man. Why isn't Ghost Rider poison immune? How do you poison a flaming cell? Jeremy, why isn't Ghost Rider incinerate immune? You know? What's up, Miggy? I haven't seen you come around on these streams. Thanks for coming around. No, there's a Pensacola, Oklahoma. What? Is that by the border of, where is that by? Is that by the border of Missouri? I have no idea where that is. So some conservative, I usually just live stream at night, and then every once in a while before like a big basketball game, I'll stream during the day, but I've got a tennis match tomorrow night, so I'll probably only do after the game. Hopefully the Cavs will win. What's up, Dylan? What's E3? I'm going to New York City Comic Con. Does that count? Oh, well, that's pretty darn close, Bo Price. Are you in Stillwater ever? Does your family have like a boat on the lake or something? Jeremy, that's a good one. Hulkbuster, great point. So, son, that's because OG Daredevil went awakened at a high signature level. evades all projectiles automatically. Jordan with another true hot take. Thanks, some conservative. Yeah, I mean, it won't always be an exact science, but tomorrow night's probably going to be closer to 9 o'clock. And actually, it's going to be after 9 o'clock because I'm going to be doing a post-NBA Finals game stream, which is kind of my... I want to be the sports MCOCer since I'm a huge sports fan. The Jazz and the Fanta. Oh, that's cool, Bo. That was a good game. Do you have green eyes? I have hazel eyes. I was like who Kelly Clarkson once sang about, you know, behind these hazel eyes. Oh, man, on fire tonight, man. Jordan Bell, you are on fire. Let's hope that Kyle Korver gets more playing time tomorrow night and he becomes on fire. Monster and vodka. Okay, I think the next one is going to be the Jordan Bell, which is Voltage Mountain Dew and vodka. Hey, thanks, Reefer. I'm a really good tennis player, believe it or not. I don't like to normally brag, but I'm good. I've been playing tennis a lot longer than I've been playing MCOC, I'll say that. Yeah, so Son, basically, I put out a video today that was really premature, assuming that Kabam was going to potentially hurt the community with their dexterity versus Mystic Dispersion beta tests. Turns out, Kabam might cleared up the air. Not the case. And so, I was wrong, and shouldn't have rushed to conclusions. And for the sake of argument, that's the story. Thank you, John Boy. Maybe you are, son. Maybe you are. That's so funny. What champ is he going for? Steven, I'm just going for the milestones. I'm very close to opening 100 premium disappointment crystals. So I'm looking for those sort of sexy premium hero crystal shards. Well, Miami, I know, is famous. Bo Price, I've been to Miami several times. How far away are you from Miami? Will you be going for 4-star Deadpool? I will not be. No, I don't think I'd use him. And I don't care about a trophy. I mean, my rating's over 700,000, you know? I did. Don't trust strangers. And Okami, you are next on the list, my friend. And then Jordan Bell's after that. I took my 5-star Iceman to rank 4. Nice. Justin Gray, I don't know. I don't foresee a world in which you would regret ranking up Iceman, especially when it comes to things like classic Spidey and Nightcrawler. Jordan Bell, it should be like in your inbox, right? Maybe? That's true, Lego Bros. I lucked out and pulled 3 4-star heroes for PHCs. That's awesome. Yeah, the luck comes and goes, man. Oh, don't trust strangers. Wolverine is one of the lowest drop rates. It's crazy. An old Butterfinger candy bar. Hey, John Boy, I also think it's like getting like one of those Tootsie Rolls for Halloween that's 4 years old and just instantly shatters your teeth. Do you know Brian Grant? I don't, but oh my gosh. I mean, I know of him. I don't know him personally. But I didn't know he got X-Pulled Dead Force. And by X-Pulled Dead Force, of course, I mean Deadpool X-Force. Not sure why I keep saying that. Jeremy Joy, I always like to say, let's be cautious at first and go more for Demigod until they can prove that they're the God tier. And Bo Price, you are so right about that. Hey, Grizzly. Thank you so much for the $1.99, man. I think Deadpool, the 4-star version, will go for at least 20 million. At least 20. Okay, maybe 19. Oh, but even then, I mean, he's a trophy. And people are going to want that 5-star. So yeah, 20 million. I'd say 20 million. Clay, I'm fine. I'm glad you're going, man. By the way, we've got about 5 minutes left on the stream. So if you haven't liked the stream, I'd really appreciate the like. If you've come by, what's up, One True Jerk? We're doing good. If you've come by and you haven't subscribed to the channel, and you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, put that bell notification on, and you'll always, hopefully, get the notification that I'm live, as well as videos, of course. And then, if you've been on the fence about sending in a super chat for this very unique evening of live streaming, well, you've got 5 minutes. Our boy Radical Red sadly did not join us tonight. The chat just hasn't been as popular. But Radical might be with this girl tonight. And we wish him the best. Oh man, some conservative. Sorry about that. Hey Jaden. Hey man, I'm Marvel. And Steven. I think there'll be multiple rounds of Deadpool. Because the offer is good for a while. Quick question, X-23 or Archangel? Short-term X-23, long-term Archangel. Once awakened, Archangel's the better champion. Yeah, don't trust strangers. Great point, man. Don't be... Stop by the Real Deal's channel. He came by. He was very respectful. He was very mature. He made some good points. And we all can be better because of that. Jeremy Joy, I'm going to wait and see if the July 4th offer is amazing. Maybe throw 15K at that. So Jaden, basically, I put out a video today. I don't know if you saw it. That... was worried there was a potential for Kabam to basically nerf Mystic Dispersion and Dexterity. And Grizzly takes the top spot. Don't put up 20 million, bro. Thank you for the $9.99 plus... Wait, what, $1.99? You're the top spot, right? Let me make sure I got that right. 3-star Blade's pretty good. Yeah, Grizzly, we're just going to put you at $11.98. Thank you again, sir. All right, don't trust strangers. I'm saving a Mutant Awakening gym for Archangel. That's good. So smooth. Well, basically, there was a YouTuber that disagreed and didn't want me to put out misinformation, so he made a video, and I think the link to the video is in the description box. And so I told him I thought a lot of his points were valid and wanted to talk to him about it, and he was nice enough to come by the stream. He called into Skype. We had a great discussion. It's earlier in the video if you want to go back and take a look. And that was it. It could have been drama-filled, but it was not. I guess we could do one of those fake wrestling montages, but I don't think we plan on it. Can you please make a video on who would you use Awakening Gyms on? That's a good idea right now, Reptile. What's up, Sonny? All right, good night, Steven. Thanks for the subscription. Well, sorry if this jazz music has haunted your sleep. Yeah, Lego Bros reviews. I agree, man. I should probably use this sparingly. Don't trust. That's right. Should I max out my 3-star Stark Spidey or 3-star Blade? I say Blade first. Hot take. Alright, we got a minute left in the stream. Any last comments or questions or concerns? Please remember to like the video. And hopefully some people go back and enjoy the conversation we had. It was a good one. I enjoyed it. I'm Marvel Elite. I don't know, man. I thought at the end of the year I'd have maybe 5,000 subs, and I'd double that, so... Dooley Ray, you missed it, man. Okay, use it for the beginning of the stream when someone donates at the end of the stream. I like that idea, Mr. 87. And one of my students, Celis, you are just catching the end of the stream. Just catching the end. Well, the song is over. I'm going to wish you all good night. Thanks for coming by. Thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to Grizzly Bambino for taking that top spot with $11.98. You all have a great night. I'm going to end the stream now, and best of luck in the game.